You're looking for a guitar wireless system and you need something fast. Today we're going to talk about Swiff Audio's brand new guitar wireless system. This is, or I should probably say these are, Swiff Audio's brand new WT09A guitar wireless system. It is built for passive pickups and it is delivering in under 4 milliseconds. That's their claim, but that's not the only feature, so let's start talking about it. WT09A is built for passive pickups. For active pickups, you may have less headroom, which could be maybe problematic, but it's still doable. It has ultra low latency digital architecture and achieving under 4 milliseconds of latency. It's engineered for reliable transmission in 30 meters or 100 feet for US friends range. It has a low noise digital audio circuit to minimize the hiss and have ideal high gain and clean tones. It has 6 channels, and when they're paired, they're choosing the one with the least interference. It operates approximately 4 hours, and when the battery is depleted, charging time is around 2 hours. And finally, it comes with a very neat case that you can carry with you every day. RGB indicator, when it's connecting, is in the rainbow color, and while opening, it's gonna be green. When you do the connection and you have the max volume on your guitar, you're gonna start chugging, you're gonna start playing. If you see green still, it means that you have the headroom and everything is okay. If it's yellow, you need to make sure that you can drop it, but it's just a warning. So you may have just get away with it. But if it's red, it's in the clipping range, and I totally suggest maybe set your guitar, because pickups could be very high, or maybe you're using an active pickup on your guitar and that could be the reason it is hotter. And because of that, you need to make sure that your signal has enough headroom when it's transmitting. Before I talk about what I'm thinking, I want to try something with you. Since I don't have the scientific experiment area here, we cannot check that it's under 4 milliseconds. For that, you need some sort of a stereo reverb pedal. That could be really nice. I'm gonna think about it. But what we are going to test right now is a home run, basically, of what could happen if you hear this in real time. So that's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna take off my mic, and you will hear it from the camera's own mic, so it's gonna pick up the whole room. And behind there's a monitor, and when I'm playing, we're all hoping that it's real time. I actually can experience it, but just to give you some sort of a little test, I wanted to do something like this. So if you're ready, let's go. Okay, you're hearing me from camera's own microphone right now, and there's a studio monitor behind. So you're gonna pick up the sound immediately. And we have the wireless system already connected, and it's also connected to the interface. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk around the room. I will start from here and I will just play, okay? Let's move the camera a little bit like this. Let's increase the volume a little bit so you hear better. And I will walk. Hopefully I'm not gonna fall down, so I will move here. So, since we experienced it with me in my home studio, now we can talk about it. I'm gonna do my little review. I use this thing so far in the studio area. I will also get it for the rehearsals because I really liked it. And just to show you one of the reasons I picked up my headless. The problem is I also have the competitors of this particular product transmission system. So The problem with most of them, they have these rectangular designs. And because of that, it's not good for a brand like Sternberg to have the other wireless systems. And this one is quite optimal because of the shape. And I think it's really important to choose a product that is actually matching your needs perfectly. When you are talking about latency and all, they claim that it's under 4 milliseconds, so it's really good. But when that is not your concern, you still have a couple features to think about so that you can make sure it'll be the perfect match for you. Maybe you need something that has a long life battery. That could be a very good, very important reason to pick maybe something else. But if you're thinking about the compact design, I give this one 10 out of 10. And the reason is when it's connected to my Sternberg Pliny, and let me show it to you. The problem that I have when there's a rectangular design, I can move this around, and if I do it, and of course when I this is much better because I should be able to speak without any noise, right? And when I get it like this, the problem that I face is that this part with the other systems, they're poking my leg, and it's quite uncomfortable. But this one, it's not poking and bumping me in any possible way. And not just that, this head is moving in different angles, and depending on if you have enough headroom, of course. For this one, you can just move it a little bit and try to move it away from you as well, so you will have more space. It also depending on your design, but since this is a headless guitar and most of the brands don't have anything like this, people miss this feature. But the moment that you have something like a Sternberg, you may have to think about this. And this was about the guitar comfort and design. Since the video ended, let's wait for 7 seconds to close these ones. And in the meantime, thank you so much for checking the videos. Is it closed yet? Yeah, now it's closed. So we're gonna put it in a nicely designed box. If I can do it, of course, with my one hand. Let me do it like this. Yeah, it's done. Yeah, I'm gonna put it like this. Thanks to Swiff Audio for sending me this one so I can test it. I really love the design. I think the team put a lot of thoughts to this one, and it works really well. Thank you so much for checking this video out. What I ask you is to comment if you have any questions so I can do some testing if I can and get you back. Or if I know the answer, I will do my best to answer in detail. In the meantime, this is a guitar channel. I do a lot of things. I do gent and prog, sometimes lo-fi. I teach mixing, at least share my workflow. I have a lot of covers of Periphery, Alter Bridge, Dream Theater, Epica, Pliny, and so on. So I have hundreds of videos that you can check. And if you'd like to, I will put a couple videos here so you can check it out. And definitely don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye bye.